Welcome back to John's Music. We have been super excited to do today's video because ever since this guitar has arrived in India, we have been very excited to showcase this to you. Before I tell you which brand is it and which model is it, let me tell you this is the first time we are discovering a guitar under the price range of 30,000 Indian rupees that has all the specs that we can ever think of. Be it the quality of wood, the quality of the bag, the strings or even the electronics, this guitar outshines all its competitors in this price range. So if you're curious about what we are speaking about, let's get right at it. The guitar brand we are talking about today is Hex, and they have launched a brand new model which has just arrived in India last month, and we have been super excited to showcase this to you. This guitar that we are showcasing today is for all the artists who have been looking for great quality and great specifications in a tight budget. The budget that we are talking about is rupees 27,500 Indian rupees. As of August 2025, the prices may change ahead, and there is some amazing discounts on this price as well. So if you are a musician who have been looking for high quality guitar, the model that we are talking about is the Vespera series by the Hex brand. Hex is not a new brand in India, and it has been very widely accepted by a lot of musicians with the craftsmanship it offers and the fact that this is made in Indonesia. The Vespera series that we are talking about today is the newly launched series which consists of the VG300e, and this comes in two colors. One is a black color, that is black glossy top, and all the guitars have a satin back and side. And if you're not a fan of the grand auditorium and the cutaway, we have a full body version of this guitar as well, which is the VF300e, and you can find the links of all these guitars that I'm mentioning in the description. So this particular guitar, the black top as well as the non-cutaway version, all these have the similar wood specifications, and if you are into something more of a warmer sound, they have even kept the VG320e. This particular guitar comes with a solid mahogany top as opposed to the solid spruce top in the rest of the variants. So let's talk about the rest of the specifications, which will be similar across all of your Vespera line. All the Vespera series comes with satin finish in the backside and a glossy top. This is same across the black version as well. The neck is made of NATO, which is an alternate to mahogany, and they have black die-cast tuning keys. You might notice several documentation over here, which is literally the highlight of this guitar. Very importantly, even though this is a guitar under the 30,000 price range, they have given Elixir bronze strings preloaded on your guitar, which is again one of the specs which is not found on most guitars. Now the fact that this is preloaded with LR bags pickup makes it the only guitar under the price range of 30,000 to have this pickup. LR bags comes in many versions, and this particular version is called the Element Bronze VTC. VTC because you have a volume and tone control inside as well, and the output is simply on your strap nut, which you can take out and perform. LR bags electronics are usually found on acoustic guitars above the 75,000 and even 1 lakh price range. So we were really happy that they have included this kind of pickup in a price range like this, so that even intermediate to semi-professional guitarists can have the experience of great output sound on the speakers. Going further into the specifications, we have a rosewood fretboard as well as bridge, which is of really good quality. And the fretwork over here is done really well. There is no sharp edges, so you can slide without any kind of fear. Of course, if you are in a very low humid region, the fretboard kind of shrinks and you feel that there is a sharp fret, but that is usually due to the fretboard shrinkage based on humidity. Another specification which is very good that they have added onto this guitar is the nut and saddle. Both are from the brand Graphtec, and this is called New Bone, which will kind of emulate the features of a bone nut and saddle. So all in all, you are getting very premium specifications usually found in guitars above the 75,000 price range into a guitar which is this budget friendly. The nut width on this guitar is 43 mm, which is not your usual 44 mm that is found on other Hex guitars. So that was more or less about the specifications of the guitar. We will check out the accessories next. Coming to the accessories, first starting with this beautiful gig bag that they are offering with this guitar. Really well padded, you can't really even press this squish this into a flat one, very strongly padded. A beautiful looking grey color with the Hex logo, which is similar to the guitar on the headstock. Let's just check if there are any further accessories offered with this guitar. Yes, there is a pick guard, and this might look white to you, but this is not white. This is a transparent pick guard. The white is just a back cover to this. The pocket is really spacious, very huge for all your stuff. There is a discrete handle that they've given over here so that you can carry the guitar in the front nicely. The pocket over here in the top is given in the side, where you can again keep some little bit stuff. The chain on this is pretty heavy duty. Let's open the chain and see how the quality of the bag is from the insides. Very good quality padding. This has got a beautiful neck rest that you can adjust as per your choice. String protection in the front, back, as well as the bottom side. Overall, very satisfied with the padding. Now they have even added an extra padding over here, which you can remove if you want. This will make sure that your guitar bag doesn't get a hole due to the strap nut at the bottom. Also, when you keep the guitar down, there is protection number 1, protection number 2, so your guitar is absolutely safe. Very heavy duty side handle, and the back straps is something that you can recede if you don't want it. Like if you are carrying the guitar sideways, you don't want some straps hanging into the mud, so you can just take it off and put it inside. Also, if you want to carry it on your back, just take it out, and there is this little hook over here which you can attach and put it on your back. So two kinds of uses. You can use it like a hard case on the side if you're not a fan of wearing it on your back. Overall, a very impressive case for, again, to mention the guitar of this price range. Most brands usually give very basic 10 mm to 20 mm maximum padded. This is a really heavy duty case that you can find on higher end guitars very much. So that was the specifications and the accessories of the Hex Vespera Grand Auditorium line. We will be doing a sound comparison of both these guitars, as the solid spruce top and the solid mahogany top will offer separate sound profiles. So we'll check the body sound out and also the pickup sound. So let's check it out. One of the questions we very frequently get is, which is better in the mahogany top or the spruce top? Honestly, the answer is your choice. Spruce top, mahogany top and many other types of tops were used by guitar manufacturers based on different sound preferences. So just like you choose the kind of food that you like, whether it's spicy, not spicy, sweet, savory, whether you are into different cuisines of the world, guitar manufacturers are also trying to bring different sounds for different kind of users. Individual tastes will always vary, and that is the beauty of it as well. This is the reason why we make sound demos, so that you can listen and choose the instrument of your choice. The output sound, of course, it's going to be similar. The body sound is something that you can make the decision of. Now this particular guitar, as mentioned, comes in the black top as well as an orchestra model, the non-cutaway version. Those will also have similar sound profiles, with the orchestra shape having little lesser volume and a little lesser bass, but overall it will add to the comfort. So if you are a person under the 5.5 inch height, we would strongly suggest you to go for the orchestra model series, or else your hand will be in strain. Grand auditorium sizes are one of the most commonly suggested sizes among all age groups because of its convenience. It is bass heavy, it is not making you miss a dreadnought size or a bulky size guitar. So overall, grand auditorium sizes are really great. Coming to the pros and cons that every possible instrument can have. The pros first, this particular guitar is offering an absolute amazing option in this price range. So we do not have any other competition to this guitar in this price range, especially with related to specifications. The add-on of LR Bags pickup is surely a cherry on top, because we cannot have access to LR Bags pickups in this particular price range. The fact that this is a solid top guitar with elixir strings, with LR Bags pickup, with great quality wood and a killer gig bag makes this guitar an absolute value for money. Usually a lot of guitars even come with limited color options, but that's also not the case. We have the brown kind of look, we have the natural look, and we have a black top look as well. So overall they are satisfying a wider range of consumers. The fact that this is made in Indonesia really shows up into the craftsmanship and the wood quality. Coming to the negatives, the guitar's action has to be set before dispatch. Out of the factory, the action is not as per our standards. I'm mentioning our standards because we set the action in a particular low manner by which it becomes playable for a lot of guitar players. The string gauge is 12, and that is why maybe the action went a little high, which can be easily corrected. So this is not exactly a negative, but if you are expecting a perfect action out of the box, you may be disappointed. So that is why it is very important to buy from sellers who understands instruments and the settings required before it actually becomes playable. When you are buying from marketplaces and bulk distributors, they are usually just shipping a box as it is because they are considering it new, and new should be good ideally, but it is not the case with guitars. A guitar should have a setup, and that is where we as John's Music play a very important role in delivering perfect playable instruments to our consumers. Another important fact which has to be mentioned, which can be a negative for some people, is that LR Bags pickup do not offer battery boxes outside. They have the battery box inside near the neck heel, so in case you want to change the battery, you have to detune the strings, the hand can go in, remove the pouch, and then the battery can be changed. Now in case you're wondering what about in between my performances, that is not a problem. LR Bags ensures that you have 500 hours of playtime on a single Duracell battery. This is not applicable to cheap Chinese batteries. We are talking about good quality Duracell 9-volt batteries. So when you're talking about 500 hours, even if that fact is not real, even if you consider 300 hours for that matter, it's a long time to have. That means whenever it's time for changing your strings, you are changing the battery along with it and you're good to go. Also, LR Bags ensures that the sound directly doesn't go off, it fades with time, so you will get to know whether the battery is slowly dying. So before the dying procedure, you still have about 3 to 4 hours to understand whether your battery is super low for performance. In case you are a person who has loved every aspect of this guitar except the fact that there is no battery box, we can get it done for you. We can install the battery box over here and your problem should be solved. In case you want to get that modification done, you can reach out to us and we can do it for you. So final verdict of this guitar, a great sounding guitar with greatest specifications in this price range. I'm sure this will be very difficult for a lot of competing brands in this price range. I'm also guessing that this is an introductory price which may go up, so in case you are in plans to buy a guitar, this is the right time to do so. All these guitars are now available on our website and the links for the same are in the description. So that is all for today. We were super excited to bring this guitar in front of you guys and we are very glad we did so. If you like our content, please do consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as we make a lot of such videos and even educational content on the guitars. If you want to check these guitars out personally, you can visit our Mumbai store that is in Kalyan and our Pune store which is in NIBM. Both these guitars are available for you guys to check out. So thank you again for watching. We are extremely grateful for all the support that you have shown on our website johnsmusic.in. We are many more miles to go and we are hoping you join us for the journey. See you soon with some more product reviews and educational content, and until then, bye bye.